I say to friends all the time, DC is where you go to get powerful, New York is where you go to get rich, and Boston is where you go to get smart. The institutions here draw probably the best minds in the world. You get this network effect, you get this bump to your own training, to your own development, to your own mentorship by just being here. I remember my first year here and sort of having this, moment of pinching myself and being like, I'm at the table with folks who I've read all their work and I cite them, and it's really been the treat to know the people behind the work. It's brought me up to my A game. I often have people over to write, and we can actually focus because we're feeding on the energy of each other. I threw this party last year with a dear colleague from Harvard and a dear colleague from Boston College. And so we just literally sounded the horn. We just decided, look, everybody knows our colleagues at our respective institutions. Why hasn't anyone just gotten us all together to have fun? It was poppin', we played music, we had copious amounts of food. It was really community. I think one of the challenges here is finding your little source of fulfillment. And for me, it really was feeling like I was serving something greater than just my institution. I gave a couple of talks at a local public library down in Dorchester, and you could sense an appreciation they had that I had actually done something that actually connected to their communities. There is nothing gratifying about sitting in your office on Publish or Perish. You have to make it a living experience through actual people. BU had a prison education program, and Norfolk State Prison has a very, very long history of its debate team. Malcolm X was on its debate team. I had the pleasure of judging Harvard versus Norfolk State Prison. When I hear the difference of people who are unfulfilled by Boston and people who are, I'm like, but did you ever sort of leave your institution and actually make yourself accessible to the rest of the community? Being a young woman in the city, for me, has been very promising. There's a certain type of mind and a certain type of spirit that really feeds from the folks we have here. And there is something to be said about a concentrated pool of really thinking people. And I have not regretted a second here.